in your opinion?
I mean, look. I've said this many times, and I feel like this is another fight that really proves it, right? You got 20,000 people watching. You got hundreds of thousands that paid for the pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. You saw it.
Great fight.
There's 3 people that matter. There's 3 people whose opinions matter. There's 3 people whose opinions will be heard. Everybody else is everybody else. So, I mean, he can win the fight. Split decision is a good decision, but I still had the margins close tighter than that, you know. But that's me. When Shawn Porter's doing what Shawn Porter does, there's certain judges that give him a lot of credit because he's put in a lot of work. There's other judges that give him no credit. And why is that? Because they don't see what he's doing. It's so short. It's on the inside. It's being smothered. As long as the guy is composed and has his hands up in some fashion, if you're not, like my coach Ben Getty said when we were in the amateur back in the day when it was the point system, if you're not slapping their head back, if you're not turning heads, what are you doing? It's hard to tell what you're doing if that's not what you're doing.
But it seemed like that's what Shawn was doing up until the knockdown. He was the guy.
But that's what I'm saying, you know. But they're so short. They're so short. You know, it's like right hook. There was a time he hit Spence with like what 4 uppercuts. Did y'all say? It was like yeah. Like damn, Shawn.
How did you compare this performance from Errol compared to your fight with Shawn?
I think I beat Shawn in cleaner fashion. My judges agreed. I won by majority, or unanimous. Yeah. I won unanimous, even with the fact that some people felt differently too, right? But I got those 3 judges to say unanimous. This was a split. It was the closest fight of Errol's career. We've all been waiting for this moment, you know, just to really say, hey, it wasn't that easy. You know, it just wasn't that easy. You know, congratulations to him. I know the feeling to unify, it's tremendous. He's doing a great job. This was an excellent fight. It rivals me and Pacquiao. I was saying that that's what they need to do, and they did it. I'm truly impressed with tonight's performance from both fighters. I think Shawn Porter gets more respect in the welterweight division. And I still just believe that with all of us being young, strong, and hungry, it's still anybody's division.
What do you make of them saying they want to match up Errol with Danny?
What?
What do you make of them wanting to match up Errol with Danny? Do you like that?
Oh, I mean, Danny hasn't been that active this year. He's hungry. He needs a fight. We never got to see him fight the style of Shawn Porter. We saw it. We were highly entertained. We've never seen him fight somebody who's going to lay back and counter like Danny. You know, Shawn works hard and he looks physical and strong in there, but, you know, Danny and I know that a lot of that is touch and go and it's volume punching, but the way Danny fights, there is no volume punching. He will sit down. He will, when he's trading with you, when he's trying to counter you, he's trying to hurt you. So I like the fight because, once again, it's a different style that we haven't seen Errol overcome, you know? And I said Errol will most likely win. How does he win? I mean, like I said, you got thousands of people who have thousands of opinions, and he took it tonight. It is what it is.
You at 100%, if you face what we saw here tonight, what happens?
You know, I like myself in that fight, you know. Shawn gave him challenges. I believe I can challenge him in other ways, and I know that my punching power is more devastating than Shawn Porter. So because I'm not 100%, because I'm not going to be stepping in the ring at the first quarter of 2020, it would be great to see him fight Danny Garcia. You know, I still favor him against Danny Garcia, but let's just see how he takes a puncher. You know, I think Danny is slower than Shawn. He doesn't, you know, Shawn hurts and jerks. So even if it comes out slow, because you don't know when it's coming out, it's confusing, you know. Danny's style is different. Danny's poised, collective. I think Errol will be able to do more with his jab. But ultimately, like we saw today, let's see how he takes punches. Let's see how he takes from the puncher. For those who were watching, they might have saw the punch out, clear out Errol Spence with me and Danny and everybody in it. So sooner or later, we'll all be in that ring.
Keith, thank you for your time.
All good.